There is a dilemma for those people who seek knowledge, those people who seek the truth, who try to find the truth, who are not sheep that are being led to slaughter. The dilemma is the moment you know the truth, you lose a certain degree of enjoyment. You lose a certain degree of ignorance that allows you to live with that truth. And that is my issue with the witch hunt, with the scapegoating of our manager, the leader of our team in Mikel Arteta. I'm putting myself back in the mind frame of a 96, 97 minute winning goal at one of the smallest grounds in the country, a 10,000 capacity stadium, where the coaching area is so small, so close to the pitch. What exactly did Mikel Arteta do to deserve the card? He's going to be out of the coaching area tomorrow when we place when we're going to a stadium that's won 14 consecutive games in the Premier League. The last time we were beaten was by us around what, February, March this year during our title charge. He was given a card in the 97th minute of the game. What is the referee doing? Looking specifically at Mikel Arteta, right? Not the player celebrating, running to celebrate, not focusing on just making a call. He missed the foul on Bukayo Saka. It was clattered. That is a penalty. They missed the foul on Gabriel Magalhaes. He was pulled. He was pulled by the arm for like 5 to 10 seconds. But they saw my manager celebrating a last second winning goal. He didn't over celebrate. In fact, that is one of the calmest I've seen Mikel Arteta celebrating a goal. That is one of the calmest. He knows, Mikel knows. He knows he's in a difficult situation. In a weird way, this shouldn't take away from the absolute garbage officiating of that game. We had two stonewall penalties. So people are telling me Kiwior's tackle was a red card. You have to remove the glasses in your eyes, bro. That was never a red card. I know if you get a still image, that is absolutely 100% a red card. But that was never a red. He shot the ball, right? And the guy came 3 seconds later, planted his foot right under where Kiwior was going to land. I just couldn't get it off my mind. I never reacted to the game against Luton, a last gasp winner, because it took all the energy out of me. And I do this for the fun of it, for the love of the game. I never reacted when we won against Wolves for the weekend because that was a 6-0, 5-0 game. I was exhausted. I expected us to win. This title race is taking its toll on me. I'm trying to enjoy the games. I'm trying not to get too stressed up, not to get too soaked up. I just want to enjoy the game. I just want to live with the players. But this won't let me do that. You just gave our manager a card for celebrating 10-yard dash across the coaching area for a 97th minute winner in a title charge against probably the greatest Premier League side we've ever seen in Manchester City. We're focusing on the wrong things. Coming into the season, I knew there was already problems. Right? What does IFAB say about what is the law about celebration of a goal? Players can celebrate a goal, and this is players slash managers. But the celebration must not be excessive. Mikel wasn't excessive. There must not be choreographed celebrations, and there must not be excessive time wasted. We didn't waste time. Mikel didn't try to waste time. Leaving the field of play to celebrate a goal is not a cautionable offense, but players should return as soon as possible. I've I've never really seen a coach being carded for celebrating a goal. It's like Who looks at the coach celebrating a goal? It's weird. But Mikel was carded. And if you don't see a pattern, if you don't see that there's a serious malaise in our game, if you don't see the witch hunt by the PGMOL and the entire officiating body in the Premier League, then you're blind. You're absolutely blind. The reason why they brought all these stringent rules for managers for this season was because of Mikel Arteta. The same things that Jurgen Klopp has done since his entire stay in England, lambasting referees, which Mikel didn't do. But we're talking about overtly exerting yourself on the game. Klopp was the king of that. We had years of Jose Mourinho doing this. We had years of Conte doing this. But now this season, everybody was, oh, Mikel, he's always pacing around in his area, technical area. There is a degree of jealousy when it comes to Mikel Arteta. That is fact. From the pundits, from the mainstream media, who some of them who are failed as coaches, they're looking jealously at this guy, right? A Spanish international who at a point they wanted him to play for England, coming from Spain to England, becoming an Arsenal captain, possibly an Evertonian legend. And within 3 years or 2.5 years of working under one of the greatest managers that has ever been, becoming the first team coach and looking like he might actually be successful in his first managerial job, there is a degree of jealousy, a degree of pain. And these guys are pushing agendas. They're pushing their bias. And they're pushing the bias to people. When we talk about the referees, who historically we've known they're ships, they're easily influenced, they're suspect, they're incompetent, they're absolute garbage when it comes to exerting their influence on a game. It's atrocious the level of officiating we're seeing in England. When you look at the list of issues, the list of apology that we have had this season, just from VAR, VAR absolute clangers. Because what is VAR for? VAR is supposed to help the referee re-referee a game, right? That is a safety net for a referee in case errors are made. Because we've all accepted that these people are humans, right? We have accepted that. So what that means is we're looking at the human side and saying there's going to be a degree of errors happening in the game, right? So what did we do? We brought in VAR. What is VAR supposed to do to eliminate those errors? But it didn't do that, right? Tottenham, Liverpool, stonewall goal, offside call, they drew the line at the wrong place. Man United, Wolves, and they absolutely clang, absolutely destroyed the Wolves player, two of them. And the referee, so looked at VAR and said, no, that was nothing. Tottenham, Brighton, Arsenal, Brentford, they forgot to draw the line for Ivan Tony's goal. Crystal Palace, Brighton, Aston Villa, Manchester United, Nottingham Forest, Brentford, Fulham, Aston Villa, Manchester United, Arsenal, which was last season when Gabriel Martinelli was denied a goal. Newcastle, Crystal Palace, Chelsea, West Ham, Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, Everton, Manchester City. When I think Woodley did an handball or something. That's a list of errors. And that's just the ones that they actually came out and said, okay, we're wrong about. I'm not talking about the ones that we know they're wrong about. I saw two Arsenal versus Luton, two stonewall penalties. Nothing happened. The reason why they're not coming out to say anything is because we won. If we played 3-3 in that game, all we're going to be talking about right now are those two penalties that were not given. Saka was absolutely smashed to bits. He took the ball, he wanted to do 1-2. The guy smashed him. I'm like, wow, that's a penalty. I'm like, that's a penalty. And nothing. It's disgusting. Mikel is not going to be on the sideline on Saturday when we go to the Midlands, where we go play Aston Villa at their gaff. But I'm trusting on our team to get the win. We don't care where we go to. We don't care what we're up against. We're going to get the win. Ateta said, if I was given the opportunity, no, I would like to be there with my players because we work closely every single day to achieve what we want, which is to win the games in whatever manner. When you get those moments in sport, you should be able to do that. But I understand as well there are certain boundaries and you have to respect them, such as when you're in an away ground. But if I was given the chance, I would be there jumping. That is a fight. That is the fight of Mikel Arteta. He's going to be back. Hopefully, he doesn't get banned retrospectively for what he said after the Newcastle game. But I doubt that. So, Arsenal fans, fingers crossed. Mikel's probably going to get a one match ban or two match ban. He's probably going to miss either Brighton or Liverpool. So, let's just zero our mind and say he's going to get banned. We know how he goes. The main thing is the players on the day should follow the instruction of the coach to a T. Albert, the airport Albert, is going to be able to do the job. Martin Odegaard, Declan Rice, the leaders in the team have to rise up to the occasion. The Gabriel Magalhaes, I expect a lot from them. Bukayo Saka, take on the mantle. Let's go win our stuff. I don't care 1-0, 3-0, 4-2, 6-2. Win the game and we'll keep going. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the content, and goodbye. Stay blessed.